I'm Cyprian Josson in Paris, and this is Nollywood Radio France. We bring you a radio drama, How Can We Fight Piracy in the Nollywood Industry? Written and played by Cyprian Josson, the playwright himself. Cyprian Josson identifies himself as an actor, playwright, the editor-in-chief of Nollywood Croissants magazine, the producer and the host of Nollywood Radio France, and more. Please stay tuned. You are listening to Nollywood Radio France. We bring you a radio drama written and played by Cyprian Josson, the playwright himself. Please stay tuned. Welcome to Nollywood France radio drama. How can we save our Nollywood industry from piracy? That's the big question we ask you today. A radio drama written by Cyprian Josson, episode 1. Good day. You're welcome to Nollywood Voices on Nollywood France Radio Paris. I'm Peter Ojuari. Today we have two gentlemen in our Paris studio. They've just arrived this morning at the Charles de Gaulle Airport. Chief Lawansin Omoba, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Peter Ojuari. Sir Okeke, Jeremiah, good morning. Excuse me for that. We just landed this morning. The place was just cold. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful place. Thank you, Mr. Okeke, for that compliment. You're welcome to Paris. I'm glad to have you both in our studio. My first question goes to Mr. Omoba. Point of correction there. I'm Chief Lawansin Omoba. I beg your pardon, Chief Lawansin Omoba. Excuse me. Let the international community know my name. My name, as I'm called, is Okeke Jeremiah. Doesn't matter what you call yourself. We are here. Don't talk to me that way. I'm Chief Lawansin Omoba. It's a disgrace what you advise me to do. To deny my chieftaincy title in a foreign land. It is shame on you, Jeremiah. Yes, shame on me. But this is not why we're here. We're here to talk about our movie industry. You can understand why we come for this conference all the way from Nigeria to talk about the way we can move forward with this wonderful industry that we have created for the whole world, not only for Nigeria, the good image that we have everywhere. Good. Excuse me, gentlemen. You don't have to quarrel over little issues like names. Do you call that little issues? I'm a chief. When a chief is a chief. Oh, I understand why you call it little issue. It's because you've lived in Obodoyibo, in a foreign land for a very long time. You have lost touch with our culture. Our cultural respect, chieftaincy. If you don't know what I mean. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm sorry. Let's go to the point. Now, the issue at stake, it's about the industry. How can we save the Nollywood industry? You know, the Nollywood industry is well known around the world. But now there's one problem. The problem is piracy. How can we stop these pirates? How can we stop people from stealing the intellectual property of other people? Now, if you have any solution to that question, Chief Lawansin Omoba, could you please tell us? Now, our listeners are there, and they might ask you questions because, I can tell you we've got almost 1 million listeners around the world. Thank you for that question. Never mind, it's a difficult question to answer, but I will tell you how I'm fighting piracy as a distributor and producer in the Nollywood industry. First of all, I would like to explain to our international audience and especially in Paris and around the world, everywhere, all those that are listening to us now, that the meaning of, to explain to them, excuse me, I'm sorry for that statement, the meaning of Nollywood. The Nollywood industry came to us just by, accident. Creativity crept in, and from one thing goes to the other, and before you know it, the industry has taken over the whole world by surprise. This is the Nollywood industry. I'm proud to say that we are stars in the Nollywood industry. Stars you can recognize, stars you can identify with, stars now that they have all become models for the African community, for the whole world, and also most especially changed the image that people hold of Nigeria, my great country I love too much. So coming to answer your question, you must have misfired that question like, how will you say in Nigeria? I think the question should have been framed correctly. The question should have looked this way. What is the meaning of Nollywood? You come again. Chief, now I say, excuse me, can I say something? Chief, like you said just now, our international audience would like you to answer the question. Thank you. It's not running about the bush every time they ask a question. You just run out. Allow me to finish. Allow me to land. Mr. Okeke, allow me to land. Okeke Jeremiah, allow me to land. For the interest of our international listeners, Nollywood is a cultural product from our great nation Nigeria. It's the best thing that has ever happened to Africa since Ernest Caesar made his speech on colonialism. Even this morning, I can tell you, if anyone can bear me witness there, I could have been very happy, but I was ignored. The Frenchman, I didn't even understand what he was saying. But he just picked up my passport at the airport, and what happened? He looked at it and just said, Bienvenue en France. I think that should mean, welcome to France. He just let me pass. You see, that's the good image we are enjoying now, and this is just the beginning. Nigeria, I'm very proud of Nigeria, country Nigeria. As I'm talking now, I'm moved. I just want to sing the national anthem as I'm talking. So, Nollywood is a good thing for Nigeria. Nollywood is a good thing for the African diaspora and Africa as a whole. And that is why, excuse me, that's just very interesting. Chief Lawasin Omoba, that's interesting. Very good way of expressing yourself. Your voice sounds radio. You got a radio voice there. Me, Chief Lawasin Omoba, very interesting. But I'm sorry, Chief Lawasin Omoba, your time has elapsed. I will now turn to Sir Okeke, our Nollywood legend, to tell us what he thinks about the problem of piracy affecting eating up the industry gradually. But we are looking for solutions, and you out there listening, if you've got solution, try to call in, and then we pick up. Then we take your call. Make your question very short. Don't go on running around the bush, because we're going to hit the nail on the head. Sir Okeke. Thank you, Mr. Ojari. I will go straight to the point. We need to educate the people on the meaning of intellectual property. We need to create more cinema schools. We must put out there some advertisement against piracy on radios, on televisions around the world. Your radio Nollywood France can help us. Can help us, Mr. Juari, in this fight. Because if we don't fight now, we might lose everything. So this is why we must now fight this war that is trying to eat up what are one of the best industry that have, apart from our own here, Nigeria is a rich country. And now after oil, now we have agriculture, and then after agriculture, we have now our Nollywood. We have to protect our baby. Absolutely. Oh, that's interesting. You can send us your ads, Chief and the South Okeke. Don't hesitate to send us your advertisement, and then we'll run that in the radio. That's correct. Now, Chief Gawansin Omoba, do you have something to add to what Okeke had just said? Yes, I have more things to add. The problem in this industry is not all about piracy. There's something to it again. See, the point again is have to improve the way people act in this, in the movies, in the Nollywood movies. This is, you are listening to Nollywood Voices on Nollywood France Radio Paris. Now, let me go to Sir Okeke. Do you have something to add to what he just said? Excuse me, before Sir Okeke starts to talk, you don't want me to talk now. You're not taking my time. Excuse me, gentlemen, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about it. Sir Okeke, do you have just the modesty to allow Chief Lawrence Omoba to just say the last word before you can now take over? We still have 2 or 3 minutes left, and then we'll wrap up this debate. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Host. I just want to say that I don't buy the solution of my opponent. Jeremiah wants us to believe that we can fight piracy by playing into the hands of the pirates themselves. We need money to fight piracy. Thank you very much, Chief Lawasin Omoba, and Sir Okeke Jeremiah, your last word. You know me, I'm a man of few words. Money is not the solution. We have to educate our people. We have to let them know that the Nollywood industry is also the image of Nigeria and Africa as a whole. It's our responsibility to protect this image. You see, let me tell you something. I repeat. We see, we can be our own best friend or our own worst enemy. You want me to repeat that one? Listen to me. Chief Lawansin Omoba. Listen to me, Mr. House. We can be our own best friend or our own worst enemy. Thank you very much. Thank you. You've been listening to Nollywood Voices on Nollywood France.
You've been listening to Nollywood Radio France, supported by Nollywood Croissants Magazine and our partner Obaodi Owundiwe. Keep checking on this website for new episodes of Nollywood Radio France. Like us on Facebook. You can also log in to our website www.nollywoodfrance.com.